Okay. Wait, I changed that, right? I did. Okay. That's set. And then this. There we go. Yeah. Did I spell spaghetti right? I'm pretty sure I did. Let me. Oh, I didn't double check my calibration. I'll do that in a moment. Da 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 da. Alright, everything's set. Let's freaking go. And turn Chrome down a little bit so I have more control over the audio slider. It's like almost at the very smallest increment. Okay. Oh, Utsudo! Hello! Utsudo is first! Hello, how are you? For anyone who's lurking and hasn't said hello yet, this is for everybody. Hi! And today is a Yap stream. I know I kinda just did one, but not gonna lie, I'm a little bit messed up with the dates and where I am in the week because I was away for a bit and I'm reorienting and catching up on all the things that I need to catch up with. I ended up staying an extra day out. So I thought I was gonna, the 4th of July weekend, I thought I was gonna leave on Friday, sleep the night, kind of hang out on Saturday, and then be on my way home on Saturday. What happened is, actually, Friday entire day, either driving or being at the place. And then Saturday, I slept at my aunt's house, and then and then again the next day, and then like mid-afternoon, I got to go home, and just in time for a stream, although lots of technical issues have popped up, as per usual. Whenever you think you're in the groove, it's like, no, psych. So there's that. Scotty's here. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Lurkin. Hi, Lurkin. I'm Kishiko. And Waffle, hi. And Dude Man, hello. Can't stick around, but imagine I just threw something at you. Oh, I see. Nah, I don't think I will. But thanks for saying hi. Good to see you. And Mako's here. Hi, Mako. What's this about a spaghetti smoothie? No. No, spaghetti. Wait, did I spell it wrong? Spaghetti and smoothie. It's spaghetti and... You get it right, man. I'm kidding. No, Mako, no. Don't cover that. Don't cover that. I spelled it right. Let's go. Alright, so, as far as the vote, let's see. I put a couple of different things up on the Hightailers Circle. We did a little vote. There are 6 different options for things I could do today. They include modeling or texturing, weight painting, fixing object models, so that would be Goomie and the Duck Life model, working on the drop-in after Ragdoll blueprint, which is probably pretty easy, I just need to test it. And if you guys are interested, it might involve a heavy discount on launch redeems. So if that's appealing to you, let me know. I also have a doodle that started taking, like, it started taking, not taking, it started looking really good. I didn't spend that much time on it. I didn't take that much time to spend on it, and then it started popping off, and I worked on it one stream, and I feel like maybe I should revisit it. Anyway, so that's another thing I could work on, and that would be line art, but I think I'm gonna be pretty arted out after after art fight this month. I have a lot of attacks I want to do, so there's that. That's totally why you voted for the launch one, the free. Yeah, I had a feeling. What's a skeleton's favorite snack? Spare ribs. I love that joke. But besides a little nightmare doodle, I also have another thing I could do, just coloring. Joy drew a sketch that I recently dug back up in looking at old art that I kind of have neglected. So I have it there for me to admire and look back at. But, I think it's only happened like once or twice that I've gone to color things that Joy has drawn me. Actually, at least 2. So maybe 2 to 3 is a better descriptor. But it takes me notoriously long. But I will do my best if I get around to that. What I definitely want to do, even though nobody voted for it, is just real quick fix up my models for Goomie and the duck. So there's that. I think that'll be easy. So yeah. Does anybody have any cool stories for me, by the way? I know we're heading into an ad break, so if something cool happened to you today, let me read it while y'all waiting to get through ads if you're stuck with them. Hi, Bobby! How are you? Okay, so the one that got the most votes was for me to do modeling and texturing. You guys are, I see the vote is very much in favor of pain and suffering. But anyway, I do still need to make the scarf and a pancake, so I think I'll work on that after. There's actually one prop I can import pretty easy, so I might just start with that. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Nay, all right. And how long does it take the ads to like go off, man? I'm just gonna go over here. All right, so does anybody have a preference as to what I should start with? So I can start with anything. That's not a good way to start. Well, there's that list. I should probably take better notes on it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do not disturb on Discord. If you guys hear a notification, it's not me this time. Fulfilling a promise isn't a good way to start. Alright, when you put it like that, it's not so bad, I guess, but you had to pick the hard metal cube. Oh, and Utudo, here you go. Ready? You ready? There you go. My arm's going all crazy. Let's fix that real quick. Ah! That's better. That's better. At least I think so anyway. Alright, so let me go on over here. Is this the right one? Ah, yeah. And make it full screen. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna touch on, even though nobody voted for it. That's not. I'm not gonna even argue. Anyway. You threw the water. I think you just like blasted me. Actually, I think would be a better descriptor. What did I need? Oh, I need to fix this, and then I can adjust it for Goomie. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, no. no. Okay, I don't really actually remember how this works. Except I have a feeling it's not going to work completely. It's not bad. I don't think I got everything though. Hold on. I go over here. Yeah. Am I still... Oh. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. I can't blink, but hello. Hello. I was a little bigger than I was expecting. I can't see it either. Anyway, I think this model is fine, so all I have to do is figure out how to do this for Goomie. Because Goomie, there were still some parts showing. Anyway, this model, this was fun to make. It was not stressful. Nice and easy. I don't know if I like the end of the beak, but it is what it is. I like the outline. The outline's like one of my favorite parts. It is definitely supposed to be that thick. No sarcasm, actually. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Bucky. Also, hi. I've been here all along. This is the second time today, man. This is so unfair. Mesh. Just toggle character mesh. Maho, you're here! Yippee! Hello! I'll get back over here. You're on leave, so you get paid not to work. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. you earned it for having to take the night shift, in my opinion. The fakes usually die with water. Clone siege? I don't know. I like to think that I would get along with a clone of myself. I like to think it. I don't know if it would be true, but I like to think it. Maybe I can make this one big, instead of having all these different ones. Arm bows, back bow. I'm just gonna go down the line. Sorry I haven't been to the past few streams. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. I am here on the days that I'm here as much as I can be, and you come whenever you need. Don't be sorry. I'm happy you're here. That's what counts. You don't get like demerits or absences. Only bonus points. The boot bows. After the boot bows, the chain rope attach. For some reason, this one has numbers. 13,003. We have the curio. And then curio attach. Press. Your left. You're right. There's so many meshes. That's okay though. This will be helpful to have from now on. Face. Hair. There's even different parts of the hair. Can you believe it? Yeah. Hi, Bean. What was the context for the duck life? I may have binged the entire Duck Life series as per chat's request for reaching a benchmark. So it was a celebration thing. And you know me, I have to be extra. So of course I made a stupid little duck model. I love it so much actually. I loved it a lot more than I thought I would. Okay, hair ponytail. So after hair ponytail is hair rope. And then after hair rope is hair shadow. Oh, you looked at the YouTube tutorial! Yay! I remember seeing you talk about it in general chat. It popped up on your YouTube feed. Ooh, alright YouTube, let's go! Let's go! You're actually showing people the stuff that the editing team and I have been working on. That's crazy. That's crazy. So many people were helping. Like, it was Circuit, Joy, Potato, Deanne, Cheapy Deanne, for anyone who doesn't know. I don't mention them as much because they haven't been on as many projects yet, but they're the one that edited the video. It's Deanne. So props go to Deanne for somehow working with the pretty scuffed audio, because it was back when I was still testing noise suppression and did not understand that it was just atrocious. Pretty much any way you could have figured it, but they made it work. They made it work pretty darn good. I'm very proud of them. What? Inari key. Where's the Inari key? Inari key. So key attach. And after key attach is key rope. Key rope. Necklace. Then sleeve. Then the other side, and then, almost there, almost there. Zora and Tabby. Let's go, Tabby. My bad, Tabby. Shandy, you missed it. Shandy, you missed. Wait, what? Oh, the Duck Life stream. That was way before you were here. That was way. Don't feel like a bad or anything. There's the VOD though. If you want, let me go get the VOD for you. Hold on. If you go YouTube and search Kishiko Bushido, you can probably just search Kishiko and then Duck Life and it'll probably show up. Yep. Unfortunately, the outline for the duck wasn't working in that stream because camera issues, but it works now. But oh, okay, it was the 800 follower celebration that this was done for. Forgot what else we did. I think it was a game night. Whenever there's game night on the list, everybody votes for that instead of like literally anything else. So it's kind of funny. But like all the other events I like semi put together in hopes that maybe we might choose them, they just never get used. Alright, time to test. Alright. Do I disappear? The aim of this eldritch horror next to me, this atrociously long list, is to disable all meshes of my character. So when I click the button, I should effectively disappear. That's the hope. Ready for my disappearing act? 3, 2, 1. I think it works. Cool. So I don't need that whole there. I'm safe to obliterate this now. I don't understand why I need... How many... If I go to the props, or themed props, yeah, and then we have... Where is it? Where's the duck life? Did I put it in this folder instead? This is why I need to be able to search things, man. Oh. Unfortunately, as lovely as visual emojis are, it ruins the search feature that there is. So I really do have to find everything by eye. And also, hi Circuit! Thank you for dropping that link there. Let me see. Preppy and polished. Wait, to what? I forgot. Not as much bantering? In the video? Yeah, where all of my blabber, my off-track distractedness was cut out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But that's what you come to stream. You watch a tutorial to get to the point. You come to stream for the fun, right? And learning. I hope you're coming for learning too. I really try hard to incorporate some of that, but there's just so many things to learn. What was I looking for? Goomie. Floor collider. Other event props. Oh, here it is. Duck suit. I call it the duck suit. Cone, cylinder, 2 sphere, sphere 001. Is that what I'm... Why? What? Oh, this is to hide the duck. Why didn't I just disable the asset? Toggle asset. It'll be the duck. Life. Duck. There we go. Circuit best mod for sure. I would say there's a pretty close competition. Circuit is my best manager though. I only have one so far, but I don't think I could ask for anyone better, honestly. Tis true, a good tutorial is brief and to the point, both of which is true for the tutorial. Yippee! That wasn't the first tutorial video I ever made. Actually, I think on this channel that this is the first tutorial video we've released. Not even here half the time anymore. Maybe not on stream, but you're around. You're around almost always. It is, yes, it is the first one. And done lots of lectures and tutorials on stream, but not on YouTube. Yeah, and yeah, it's kind of like a test run. We thought it'd be interesting to explore what it would be results-wise in terms of like YouTube's preferences, putting out a video at a later time. We've played around with it in a little bit in general, but I did my homework, and honestly, I think we've done just about everything we can do, and for some reason, I think it's just YouTube being stingy, and it's just a matter of building up super slowly over time. Oh! No pressure, there's another ear wiggle. Oh, that's what you meant by the ear wiggles earlier. I did one already, so I thought that's what you were referring to, but you want another one? Share with your friends from Circuit. Yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yes. More wink, winking, and nudge, nudging. Ready? Ready? If YouTube doesn't show it to others, you know how, yeah, you know what has to happen, guys. I think I understand why I had the meshes toggle on and off, because if the thing is here, what is it? Mesh. Is it only characters? Oh no, man. I wish you could do this for the... Can I undo? Yeah, okay. I understand the importance of having this now. Alright, so let me explain what's going on in my brain right now. So, I want it to be that when I press that button, hold on. Okay. If I press, what is it? Control 7? The blueprint is hidden. I want it to do that, right? Easy peasy, right? But the thing is, about this other thing, it's, wait, I can set up a dependent, I think? Oh, okay. I'm doing a very bad job of explaining this because I'm trying to figure out something in my head. Okay, let me talk out my thought process here. So I have this keystroke, and whenever my model has oh my whenever my model has one of its meshes disabled, so like mesh 0 is arm bows because it's the first one on the list, hence it's 0. And so whenever it detects that mesh, if it is true, if the mesh is there, it's gonna enable the duck suit and disable the character mesh. But if the character mesh is invisible, it's like, oh, okay, you're ready to switch back, this is false, therefore, and we have to disable the suit and bring you back. The only problem with toggling the... Let me look for it. Toggling this guy on and off instead of making the meshes invisible. The only problem is, like, I might not necessarily want to toggle this on, I just want it to be off when the character is invisible, because it means I have the suit on, you know? Kong! Hi Astral, how are you? Let me see, wait, what happened up in chat? You have so many art fight revenges to get to. You got in 1 week and you got 6. Yeah, you're you're in deep. Every time we refer to the algorithm like this, it feels like we're talking about some eldritch god. It really does feel like we're at the mercy of some very fickle god who just kind of seems to hate us just a little bit. I am never not impressed / negative at the amount of slop that YouTube pushes. Like, I will be on my feed and I'm like, man, I would like to see a video edited with the same level of care as the ones that our editors put out. Not to toot my own horn or my team's horn, but we really think about how to make these things nice, and I just see so much slop out there. It's like, I just want to watch something that makes me feel good, you know? Don't want that nonsense. Is that a duck life? Everyone seems to know what it is. I'm so proud of you guys. Yes, and I made this all by myself. World is 3D. So now what I have to do is toggle. If it's not a toggle, Oh, then it can't be a target value. Target value, okay. I wish there was, you see how this says toggle character meshes? I wish there was the same thing for different assets. I'm gonna take note. That's something I have to request. Request. Toggle asset mesh. Ooh, maybe also environment assets, not assets. Parts of environments. That would be really nice to have more control. Like if you have a bunch of boxes around the scene, and all the boxes are on the same layer, you know, then like it'd be nice to disable the boxes if you wanted to, if you just didn't like the boxes, you know. Oh, and wait, that was Nico that recognized it. Hi, Nico. You have the same color nearly as glitched Astral, so I kind of thought you were Astral for a sec. Who doesn't know that, Duck? That's a good question. It's a good question, actually. It was a go-to on the play computers. Go-to to play on the school computers. Really? Really? I thought more so as like Fireboy and Water Girl. Run. What was it? Blocks with the Z with the super intense music. Does anyone know that one? What other ones? The Papa's Restaurant Daria series. You know. Should do a Papa's game stream. You putting me in the kitchen, really? Really? What happened? From what you've watched, it can be longer. 30 seconds or longer is fine. Clean loops back to the... Eh? What are you talking about, Bean? Those two? I feel like it was... Wait, what was included? I'm lost. Wait, please help me. What's going on? What did I miss? Where are my noodles? Why did you get rid of my noodle? Put my spaghetti back where it belongs. Okay, wait. This one needs to disable it and put all of that on with the duck suit. This one needs to enable the stuff back, and then we want everything to be yes. Connect that here. Okay. Okay, so if I press Control 7, oh yeah. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. This is really fun. If I want to do the Papa stream, then I gotta... Oh yeah, my computer... Something would explode. Yep. Yep, something would explode. Probably. No, I'm not distracted. Who said that? Okay, anyway. It's been a while. It's been a while since what? And go back over here. I thought this was really funny to just pull it. And if I press Control 7, why does the lighting feel weird? Is that just me? Am I crazy? I feel like something's off. I think I'm crazy. Anyway. My brain would explode first. Uh-oh. It's poll time. I just saw that go up. Oh, you know I'm crazy? Oh, well, you didn't need to say it like that. I feel like it's darker. I'm probably just crazy. But I think that's a significant improvement from what it used to look like. All I wish is that there were ways to set multiple... Like, you see how for these, I just have them all listed? I wish I could just list them in one node. Yeah. Crazy? Oh, I was crazy once. They put me in a room. See a rubber room with rats, but that's uncreative. They put me in a room with a PC. A room with a PC with Blender. Blender makes me crazy. The coding's actually not that bad. I like it here. If I do 7, Duck is not back. Fantastic. Alright. And that, folks, is where we save so we don't lose progress. Wait, the perspective's kinda crazy. Is this what it likes to feel? Is this what it's like to feel tall? I feel tall. I like, I think what happens is the field of view of the camera is a little strange. That's probably it. Anyway, this is where I have to go to save, so I'm nice and centered in the middle. Oh, I should do this, and go back to character. There we go. I'm gonna put this actually in themed blueprints because this is our particular game, so I should put it in with them. Some of those I haven't touched in a hot minute. Wait, where did I put it? Themed blueprints. Okay, wait, I got this. I'm gonna copy what I did here so I can use this. Goomie? Oh my goodness freaking gracious. Oh, That's a lot of stuff. Oh, and of course, it's this freaking stuff. Well, you know what? At the very least, I can replace the top atrocity. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So, this stuff is irrelevant. This stuff is already taken care of. Get rid of that and the if branch. And all of that, I believe, is just for the mesh. Yep, and it doesn't cover everything, so let me just give that a very gentle yoink and put that there. And zoom out, select. There we go. Hopefully that'll make it a little better. What is it? Control 7? The blueprint is hidden. Let's try this. Boom! Suddenly gummy. Alright, let's see how this looks. Sup, y'all? I don't know why this one's blue. I probably should have chosen the teal one. Oh, you know what? It kind of stands out from the background, so maybe that's why. But there you have it. This is Goomie. Hello. Pew! Do a little spin. Pew! Yeah. And like, it's really funny to me that like, oh, let me see that. My model, oh. Did it not work? Uh-oh. Guys, I'm gone. Oh, it's because it's only disabled, it's not toggle. There we go. Yeah, my model's on underneath. And here we go. Yeah, that works. Dun, dun, dun. What happened with the poll? Let's see. What does the poll say? What would happen if I played the Papa's Restaurant? What's it called again? Restaurantia? Oh, Sierra's here. I'll review that in a second. Hi, Sierra. How was your stream? Shout out. I don't know if that was me or a mod, but whoever took care of it, you have my gratitude. So, real quick, hydration check, chore check, sleep check. I should really add eating to that list, because a couple of people have come in and say, I forgot to eat. I grabbed something to eat, that's that's part of the reason I am late. Ah! But yeah. And I think I saw, yeah, Rav came in. Hi, Rav! It's what you want it to be. What? What was the conversation about? I lost the conversation. I got distracted. What is this nerdy stuff? Well, and Anthony, I'm so glad you asked. This nerdy stuff does this. Yeah. And that's the second one I fixed today. The other one was kind of fixed already. I didn't really need to do anything with it, but ready, ready, ready? Yeah. Everyone's seen this already. Yeah. So, really fun thing that you just... Ah! You just, like, you know, it's kind of like... I don't know how you describe that. You threw the duck at me and it, like, synced with becoming duck. I think that's really funny. Anyway. Yeah. So, imagine rigging the mouth. Honestly, that's the next step. That's the next step. There's a project like that I really want to do. I unfortunately do not have the money to commission it because I don't want to have to work with blend shapes yet. There are many other things I need to figure out first. I will get there one day. But any Duck Life lovers, guess what? That's only part 1. There's another one, and this one stays in my head. So I like them a lot. I was the one who 3D modeled them, so there's that. I'm saving! I'm saving! And that's one thing off my list! Fix Goomie and Duck Life toggles. The other one I wanted to work on today... Okay. There are 3 things I could do right now. And I would like the first person to give me their preference. Will establish what we do next. I will. Okay, option number one, option A. Listen to the full thing. Listen, don't get caught up in the first bit. I will reduce the cost of the launch redeem and work on a thing that makes the respawn look a little bit better. However, this will not be the new price, and if you abuse it, I'll make it more expensive. I'm kidding. I won't be crazy. But I do want you guys to behave. Don't make my life hard. Is doing a flip an option? I gotta change into my lethal outfit for that. Let me knock these off here. But so I can do that. B, you get one word, knife. And C, do what the vote for today actually called for, and that will be if we vote on that one, we'll decide what I'm modeling once I'm in there. Either scarf or pancake. Yeah. 1 billion marbles. Yeah. Since nobody's really saying what it is they want, I think a poll would be in order. I think that is fair. Was there something else I wanted? Bunny. Do you want me to sing what you put first in chat? Do you remember? A song is a great intermission while you guys are voting, actually. So that works out quite nicely, methinks. Do you want a particular song? Do you want Nyampatsu? Do you want in terms of bunny, the only bunny related song I can think of is, I know a little bit of Fushigi no Karate, and that's from Senpai Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl. Oh no, some bunny Girl Senpai. That's the anime it's from. That's all I remember. I forgot the proper name of it. Rascal. Oh, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. That's the full name. Yeah. The options are launch, knife, or yes, scarf / pancake. Yeah. Or actually, you know what? You can separate them. That would make sense. I think. Right? Am I crazy? Maybe. But Rav, is there a song you want me to sing? So I came on over here. I love singing. Do you want to pick? Do you want me to pick? Do you want somebody else to pick? Knife-shaped pancake. What did you use that for? Pick for you? Does anybody in chat want to pick before I pick one? Anybody know a favorite song? If you don't know what song to ask, then I think that'll do it for you. You can figure out something on that list you like. Wait, what was the clip? This is a clip. Become duck. What's that? Is that a song? I don't have that one on my list. You gotta check the song list. Let me see. Oh, why is my video paused? Don't do that. There we go, okay. No suggestions? It's a tie? Oh no. Oh no. Tiebreaker poll! The tie between the launch redeem and knife. Both should hopefully not be too much of a toll on my brain, but that remains to be seen. If it's a tie, then do both. I mean, the aim is to do as many different things as I can this stream, but which ones I do first? That's what I'm indecisive over. You know what I'm even more indecisive over? What song I'm singing? Knife launcher? Goodness gracious. You know what? You know what? That's possible. It's possible. It's possible. I'm scared. Yo, wait, there's a certain part of the Warudo stuff that lets things stick, so if we make the knife stick, maybe we can make it look like it's impaled or something. It's possible. It's possible. Am I gonna do it? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But we need to decide. Somebody recommend a song. Somebody recommend a song. This will help your case. No, don't kill the duck. Why is it tied again? Don't kill the duck. Don't kill the duck. Can't we just RNG? You know what? I'm gonna go back to the blueprint grind. You guys figure out a song you want me to sing. And then I'll sing it. Don't kill the duck. What are you doing? Alright. So for launch immersion, I'm not lowering the price yet. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Let me get the blueprint outline. This blueprint that I'm going to be referencing is not my blueprint. It was made by Gilly Amanita. I'll be updating the credit sheet if I can get it working. Yeah. Not kill it, just painfully poke. I don't know if I trust you. To know about anybody but voting for the one you want, not trying to balance it. For sure, for sure. People are definitely not trying to balance it. I don't know about that. Let me see. Search. I would like to drop in. Why can't I find it? From. Let me disable that. What does this one say? Oh, we're RNGing it? Circuit? Okay, okay, I know which one's which. I got you. Let me find this blueprint. Drop. No. Da da da. Where is it? That's not the right. Da. Drop in. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I think I found it. Yippee! Are you kidding me? Can you guys, you know, there's this one Fire Emblem quote that I'll say right here and now. It's time to tip the scales! Come on, guys. Alright, let me try this blueprint. I'm gonna import the JSON, the JSON file. I think this should go under, where's the you know, I should put it under, no. I should probably put it in the same blueprint, right? I'll put it close to it at least. Should we make it so people have to spend marbles? So if you really want to war for balance, then you can go as high as you want? I don't know. I don't think I have those commands enabled. But that's I'm working on it. Give me a sec. I have to set it up first. I'm gonna import from my clipboard. Paste this. Okay. Okay. What is this? there should be a pop. I'm not gonna put a sound for now, I don't think. Unless there's something that really matches. I don't really think there is. I'll do this one. Just to have something. What is the parameter? Spawn particle. Star explosion. Okay, let's see how this goes. Wow! Oh wait, that's really cool. Out bounce. What if I don't make it a bounce, but like a drop it? Hold on. Let me think. Out quad. I don't know if I like it. Okay, but the idea is... Wait, how is it even... Oh, I understand. Position offset. No, wait, what? What is this? What is this? How does this work? I understand the pose is played here. Spawn particle. Play a sound and play return to... What? How does it do the little descent thing? That doesn't make any sense. Let me up this to 5 and see if it looks better. Way too long. Goodness gracious. Let's try that. Let's try in the middle. Yeah. Bringing a launcher to a knife fight? What kind of launcher, though? If you're bringing a knife launcher to the knife fight, I think you win. Are all the community blueprints in Discover? No. I don't know. This one in particular, I know is in the Warudo Discord. Bucky was the one that told me about it. Monko, you were thinking it'd be like... Oh, if I came up in the bottom of the screen? Honestly, I don't know how it works. I'm really trying to figure... I don't know what this is. I really don't know what this is. I don't know how this works. Function. Invoke function. And this... Oh, okay. Drop in. This one's gonna be... After... Did it not copy paste? What's going on? I'll just put it function, flow function. Let's see how this looks. Ta-da. All right. Oh. Ah, that. Nope. Let's try that. That didn't work. Okay. Maybe this has to go after. Let's try that. Hey! Alright, y'all. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Just give me a second. I'm gonna let you guys trigger it to test it at a lower price. I'm just gonna figure out the price now. Just give me a second. And just don't redeem it. Don't redeem it too fast. I'm gonna put like a minute timer. I think the limit, the smallest increment I can set it to, is a minute. It needs at least 4 seconds in between. Yeah, I can only do 1 minute in between. Okay, and I think this is the biggest discount. How's that? It has officially gone down from 7,500 to 750. I got rid of a 0. Is that satisfactory? Ah! Okay. I think I'm gonna see what happens if the tail is enabled. Oh, is my tail even here? Did it get disabled? No, it's here. Hey, it's not doing the weird thing where it, like, kind of glitches out. So that's great. I gotta figure out how that works. Okay, so essentially, this has a property. It doesn't. Where is this from? Where does this... I guess this is like the trigger for it. What the... Is there a way for you to queue the redeems only to play after? I don't think so, Mako. I would do that if that was possible, but unfortunately I can only set either minutes. I can only set minutes or hours or days as a cooldown. Ah! I wanna come up. I don't wanna. Maybe if I do in. No, wait. That's just gonna. How does it control? Wait. What if I do this? Negative. No, this is spawn particle. That doesn't make any sense. Where's the translation coming from? Maybe there's like explanation. Delay control flow. Oh, it should be 0.1. Delay. Delay control flow. 0.1. Oh, I need to put it on the other blueprint, this one. Before it, Oh, it's already here. 4.1. Okay. You're glad he sticks around? Just look at the look. Yeah, he's very sweet. Got the wings and the wiggle. Right? I love that. I did that. I made that. I made that do that. I didn't do the model from scratch and I didn't do the bones, but I added the spring bones. That I'm happy with. There isn't a queue function on Twitch, but is there a method to queue via Warudo? That's an interesting notion. There should be. Oh, you know what the other thing I have to request is? I've been like trying to take notes because I keep forgetting. I'd be like, oh, it'd be really nice if this had this, and then I forget what it was. I remember there was a bunch of gifts yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before. Yesterday, the last time I streamed. And it occurred to me again that the amount of gifts being given wasn't reflecting in the amount of marbles being thrown, so if the Twitch API could have a number of gifts output, that would be helpful. I need to request that feature. Probably require a variable or a list that spans across all blueprints. I mean, you could essentially just, what was it? Create a defined function thing and have things kind of like stack or delay for that one particular thing, but it would be a pretty big undertaking, so I don't know. Anthony, what happened? Something appeared on YouTube for Genshin, the thumbnail. The thumbnail? You mean my thumbnail? The one, actually I say my thumbnail, but if it's for the tutorial, not the banner, then Joy is responsible for that. Joy belongs. Oh, there's a story trailer? Oh, okay, you got me excited, man. Aw. I think we just got a bunch of, like this new banner up and stuff, so that makes sense. Okay, try this again. I don't want it to drop in from the top. How do we change that? Where is that defined? Let me go back to reading the thing. I should probably do that. Just drop in. How does this work? Is it only drop in? Should be a function to be added in Warudo in general. That would be nice. Kind of like, what do you call it? Like a delay meant to work with, yeah, just queue. Just a queue. Yeah. It's funny to throw 100,000 things at once, though. It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny, but when you have something like this, where if it were redeemed again, it would look really weird, or it would untoggle it and then there would be an explosion with nothing. So, Mako, we both know I don't pay that much attention where math is concerned. There's no commas, which doesn't make it easier either. So don't, man. I think you know what it is. I think this pose is simply like that high, and so when it goes from this pose and eases into this one, I think that's what's going on. You know what I mean? So if we found a pose that was like underneath and came up, then it would probably behave differently. So actually, let me try that. I want to give it a little bit of easing time. and see if it helps with the... No, I'll put it back, because wait, I'm changing it. Let me just do... Yeah, that's fine. Nope, that's really far up, and that doesn't quite work. Magica cloth physics and such, nah, they're not liking that one. Let me try... It does make sense because it did say midair, but like, can I find like one like... These are all animations, wait. If there's not any I like, I can make my own. I am just... A, I just want to test. B, I want to be lazy if I can. And in being lazy, I mean just not exerting extra effort that I don't need to. I think it needs to be lower. Ah! I didn't go back. Why didn't it go back? I know what the superhero landing one. Ooh, wait. Was there one like that? I don't know if that's too low, maybe? I also gotta be careful to make sure the pose isn't gonna mess with my dress physics. Where'd it go? Everything is by eye. Thank you, left half. Okay, noted. Oh, there it is. Wait, that looks really nice. Is my dress messed up at all? Let's see. No. Wait, that's perfect. Posture check real quick. Hold on. Let me recalibrate my... I've sunk a little bit. Hold on, ready? There we go. That's a little better. Wait. Nope, that's not right. Yeah! Ah! Oh, Wolfix is hi! How are you? Welcome right in! It works amazing! Yeah. Somebody do the thing. Do the thing. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know what to do, right? Ah! Ah. Okay, I think I want to remove the particle. Ready? It's no particle. No sound. Only this silly little... Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I think this will work nicely. Just got off of work, had to drive an hour home. An hour's a long commute. I hope you like your job. That's a heck of a commute. When I went to college, I didn't want to be there, but I had to take 2 hours of a commute by bus almost every day. So like, I know 2 hours is like double, but I know an hour is still a lot. Anyway, get you some rest. That's nice. 2 hours, yes, being 2 hours. Ow! Well, I like how it looks now. The only problem is you guys see that, like, weird, like, stretch? I think that's my tail. So if I disable my tail, did I disable my tail? Let me double check. Okay. So if we do it with the tail disabled, up. See, it doesn't have the marks. I don't know why. I don't know why it's an issue. Sorry to go. Don't apologize, Maho. I'm glad you were able to come for as much as you were able to come for. Don't apologize. Thank you for coming. Have a good one. Right back at you. Right. Ah! Ah! Anyway, that I think I just need to put the tail thing back. Mesh, toggle character mesh, my mesh, tail. It's gonna disable, then enable. Okay. So it's gonna I don't know if there's any delay, so let me add that. This is gonna be like 0.1. And time to see if it works. Instead of doing the flow function and having a different blueprint, I can just copy these. Hold on, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not gonna work. Oh, hold on. Let me say hello. Crispy Chikno? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Chicken. I'm gonna call you Crispy Chicken. Is that okay? Thank you for the raid regardless. Just really quick, a hydration check, sustenance check, sleep check, chore check. If all of that is done and you're okay and you don't need to raid and run, feel free to tell me about how your stream was. And hello readers, welcome on in. Ranger Sunshine, hello. Now let me see, let me catch up. Mako says, there's one time with your parents, he asked you to pick you up your sister from camp, and it's a 4-hour round trip! Like, in and out 4 hour total, or like, in and out 8 hour total? Uno like the game, or Spanish for one. So, uno, chicken. Crispy chicken uno. A 4 total. Oh, okay. So you know how it's like. It's a long trip. Yippee! Thank you for the help, Ranger. And let me actually don't use the launch right now. Hold on. Give me a second. Don't do it. I'm gonna replace this. Okay. Now you may try it. If you desire. If you so desire. Da, 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 da. Ah! Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I think that works really nicely. What do you guys think? And Sage Sky, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hightailer Circle. I hope you enjoy your stay. Leap motion, behave. My arm's whacking out. Ow. Ranger, thank you as well for the follow. Welcome to the Hightailer Circle. She's lovely. She kind of had to raid and run, go help her husband with something. Oh, I hope she's okay. I hope whatever it is she needed to do goes smoothly. And I can delete that, as well as this blueprint. You know, actually, this is really simple. This is a really good idea. Oh, where did my thing go? Oh, launch the fox. There it is. Yeah. I'm gonna add this to Vel's as well. So whenever he gets launched, now he's also gonna have a superhero come back in. I do need to add a delay of 0.1 seconds though, apparently, so let me just do that. Hip, hip, hip. No, alright. There we go. And he's not here right now, but we can test it. Hold on. If he's probably down below, right? Yeah, he's over there. Oh, I think the pose is actually messing with my dress a little bit. Hold on. He's down here. He's got completely blown out. The lighting. Gah, they need to work on his shaders, man. Ay. Just gotta turn the light down. Broke lows. I think he actually needs to be connected for this to work, unfortunately. Why does he spawn so far down? I can't figure that bit out. Shine like a bright like a diamond. Yeah, he does. Let me see. I added this bit. Now he'll always spawn with his hat on, or it'll take the hat off and put it back on. Yeah, when he gets put in the scene, his hat comes on, and then when he's out of the scene, it goes off. So it's not just a floating hat in the middle of nowhere. But I'll have to test it when he's actually here, because I don't know how to test it without him. Let me just casually switch the character though. Someone's gonna leave a glowing review of him. Goodness gracious, Mako. Oh wait, no wait, this is my blueprint. I have to change it back. Hold on. There. And for him, there we go. Yeah, that's it. That should be it. 4. There we go. Oh wait, that does need to be 0.1. Okay, I understand. Okay. Alright, I think that's the launch stuff. That was surprisingly easier than I thought it would be. And instead of a drop-in blueprint, I've made it a rise-up blueprint. So I'm pretty happy with that. I am a little worried though. Can somebody do it one more time? I have a feeling my dress is gonna get caught in my leg the same way it did previously. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if I should make my own pose. My own pose in VRM. Oh no! Huh. My immersion. Why is it doing the stretchy? I don't know if it's a me problem, if it's a Warudo problem, if it's a Magica cloth problem. I don't know. Wait, are my colliders working? Okay, my colliders are working. Fantastic. You know when the distinguished gentleman in the room kind of like strokes his mustache in order to like he's like That's what it felt like anyway. I don't know why that's happening. I sincerely do not. I think that was my dress that was doing that. Why is it so hard? Grrr! And we still haven't figured out that karaoke request, y'all. After we launch, do we turn invisible, or does the position shift? So essentially what happens is whenever the launch is activated, it activates the ragdoll, this node, and it launches me with these coordinates, which is a little bit up and a little bit backwards, and that's about all I have control over. Wherever I go, it respawns after a certain amount of time. I'm not sure she actually like moves like the position. Like if okay. Position is 0, 0, 0. You guys can see this, right? 0, 0, 0. When I do launch, ready? It doesn't change. Hey, it's not there this... And is my dress caught? No, it's not. Why is Vel here? But anyway, that's really odd how inconsistent it is. Man, my music just paused. Just keep playing, man. Nobody told you to stop. Nobody. There we go. Put that there. Make it look nice. And yeah, there we go. It's almost like I was standing on Bill's arm. Mayhaps, just a little bit, yeah. There's this funny thing, like a short I saw of like, I don't know the name of the people that like handle birds, like a bird handler. They went like they put their arm up, they weren't even looking, and they're like trying to look really cool, and then a bird like swooped in, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sit right here. Ah! And the camera shifts to some girl that saw it, like, you know, the cool like and all that, and she looks at her husband, she's like, I wanna be like that, and it cuts to her having like her arm across the bed, or like a surface, like a soft surface, and her boyfriend in like a shirt like has like kind of like gremlined himself into the shirt to look like an owl, and he like hops onto the arm and goes caw. she just kind of fell over laughing. It was an interesting short. Mako, if you can find it, can you please put that in the memes? I feel like everyone should see that. Let's know, music I'm into. I love J-pop. I love the Genshin instrumental music. Not so much any of the techno stuff, but some of it. But mostly the Mondstadt, Live, and Inazuma tracks. Some of the Sumeru ones, but not so much Fontaine or Natlin. Natlin, there's one I really like, but I'm not as familiar with the newer regions, just because when Genshin first came out, they kind of were stuck on Mondstadt for a hot minute before they got the other regions starting and going, right? So, like, literally, with how long Mondstadt was out, I had time to memorize the names and the order of, like, 90% of the tracks. I have lost that knowledge a little bit now because I'm trying to... It's a lot to remember, but I do my best. I at least memorize the ones that I really like. So there's that. He didn't even hop on top of her arm, it was just his hands. Yes, yes. The illusion was strong, though. Yes. Guess I play a lot of Genshin? What makes you think that? But aside from J-pop, Genshin instrumental music, I also love listening to Undertale's soundtrack, especially like orchestral versions. What was a new thing I was listening to? I've been listening to the K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack. Not usually one for K-pop, but there are some really killer, like, one-liners in there that get me every time. So, yeah. You played Genshin when it started and stopped in Sumeru? Yeah. I feel like a lot of people stopped at Sumeru. Sumeru's questline was really good, though. Inazuma's was kinda eh. But Sumeru picked it back up. The game is very punishing, though, unfortunately, in that if you don't play, they kind of screw you over. Like, yep, you're kind of behind in 50 million different things. So, good luck. You can't really do it, man. Let me save here, save scene. Yippee! Anari quest? Anari? Tainari? What are you talking about? Hi, GT Man! How are you? It's been a minute. So guys, have we decided on karaoke song? If we don't decide on one, I'm gonna refund Rav. But anyway, I'm gonna take a sip of water here. Oh. Oh wait. Yeah, that was the last thing I have to do in Warudo. That's everything. Anyone want to give it one more try? Before I put the price back up. Evangelion? I know like the first couple lines. But that's it. I don't think I can really do that one. I wouldn't be able to do it justice anyway. Whoa! Oh, I need to close this window. Alright, launch price is going back up while Blender loads. Add that 0 back in there. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh wait, you know what I should do first? Hold on. Your marbles have grown to how much? You should use them on something something nice, as in not torturous. 19, 20 by 1080. That's better. Gotta get a profile picture. Open. Image new tab. That's too low quality. Let me find. Maybe on Twitter is better and get that one. I can't find it. This person's hard to find. Man. Alright. Oh wait, what am I missing here? What's going on? Save and end stream? So I save what? No! Wait, no, don't end the stream. Don't do that. GT man, you got taken over by the horse game? Everybody's been talking about it. I have no idea what the obsession with it is. There's a good character design at least. And I believe they're 3D models, which I'm rather impressed by as well. So that's nice. I just don't know the premise of the game. Thank you for the hydrate. What if there's a way in Warudo where a person doing a redeem could use their controller to move the camera around like a drone pilot? I think that would involve some degree of, like, PC control. I don't think that would be possible. I can't... Man. Yeah, I don't think I can find a much higher quality profile. I lied. Profile picture. That's better. Alright, I did this with the Lethal Company stuff. Here, watch this. Look at how cool this is. So when I was working on the Lethal Company credits, I have to go over here to show you. Hold on. So I wanted to make sure that I credited everybody, and I remember the first Lethal Company stream, it took me a really long time to get through proper accreditation. Accreditation? However you say it, wherever the thing is. So I made like a little guide. So it like gave visuals and had what everybody did. So A, I knew what I was talking about, and B, everyone could visibly see what I was talking about. I don't know where it is. Oh wait, I think I found it. Wait, yes. There we go. So when I wanted to credit people, I made this little thing over here. I finally freaking found it. There's so many sources. But you see the way it comes in? I'm really proud of that. I wanted to do that while I'm working on this particular asset here. But I'm not showcasing the asset right now. Anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in this layer with the person's profile picture. And let me just sneak this in the middle. Add me a little shape. Put that there. Put that there. Make it a little bigger. There we go. And then move this over. So I have some room, some breathing space. You found the bird meme? Don't know if it's the one I saw, but funny for sure. Hey, there we go. What am I doing with Slode's face? I'm giving it credit. What's a good color in Blender? I think that blue color is a nice color, so let me copy that color. It's what I'm gonna use for the text and stuff. It's a good thing to do, right? Right? I love crediting artists. They're so cool and they deserve everything. Yeah, it might be better to actually just take his colors. It's a little maybe not. Let's try that. Yeah, I think that's better. And then put this up to 60. Yeah. And then the same color, I will do, let's make this a little smaller. 50, it's too big, but 10? Yeah. D, slow, let me double check the way he writes his handle. How is it on itch? Oh. Yeah, the name is different depending on what platform. So I'm just gonna call them by their Twitch user. Yeah. How's it go? It's all capitals. Okay. There's an underscore. That looks funny. Thank you, Mako. Mesh. That is the wrong facing. Nope. There we go. Mesh and texture. I love this song. Wow! Wait, why is the other side yellow? Uh-oh. I gotta extend the canvas. No karaoke request? No karaoke request? Going once, going to... That's okay. I'll just redeem it, or refund it rather, in a couple of minutes if nobody has anything. Let me do save as. Watch this. These load. Credit. Model. Oh, mesh and texture. Oh wait, it's also UV mapping. Let me correct this. I feel like I should inverse the way that the colors are too. Like, this should be the inside. And then the outline should be this darker color. Will that look better? No. Huh. Okay, not that much. That's good, I think. Right? I should probably up the saturation a little bit more. And then go to this one, make it smaller. UV mapping. Keep clicking the wrong slash. And take this bit and make it smaller. What was if the outline is the same color as his hair? It's an interesting notion. Let me check that out. Let me see. Let's see how it goes. Thank you for the idea. Always. Oh. I think you did it. I like it. Whoops. Gotta do that. That. Whoa! That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Select this area, fill it in purple. Make it purple. And then it should be at like 70%. Oof, no, it's not enough. 90% opacity. Yeah, that should be good. I'll make it a little darker because of that. darker. Yeah, wait, that looks really nice, I think. Easter egg would be to do that to everyone, see who notices. I think it just looks really well, because, like, okay, we have the contrast of, like, purple and yellow, which are complementary colors. Yeah. I was like, is it orange and purple or yellow and purple? It's yellow and purple. So they're the best ones for making each other stand out. Oops. And maybe if anything, what color is this? Is that deep purple or no? No, okay. What happens if I lower this to 20? It's too much, I think. Alright, that's good, methinks. Credits. And this is for mesh, UV, and texture. PNG? What? It's not valid. What do you mean it's not valid? Let's try that. Oh, it doesn't like slashes in the name. Okay. Gonna return. Oh, you're going to get some tots started in the air fryer and shall return later. Good luck out there. Don't die. Don't get burned on the side of the air fryer in a rush or something. That's the worst. Alright. So what I can do now is I go into OBS. I add an image. This is gonna be slowed. Alright, I'm gonna put credit for slowed. Okay. Don't make the source visible yet. It's gonna be on my desktop for now, but I'll figure out where to put it proper later. There we go. Okay, credit is here, and if I give it a transform, no. Show transition is going to be fade. It's gonna be also on hide transition, also fade. Or should I make it swipe? Ooh. I wanna make it slide. It's gonna slide in from the right. No, because this is getting rid of. Okay, wait. It's almost there. Hold on. I know you guys can't see anything. I'm sorry. Swipe, and this one is going to. Yes. Okay. So the other one has to go from left. So let me double check. Yes. Okay. So if I show it. Oh, that's super tiny. Can you guys read that? Hold on. I think I need to crop it as well anyway. There we go. Da, da, da. There we go. Wait, look how nice that looks.
Ah, yeah. So there's nothing there yet, so we're gonna casually put that away. But it's gonna start slowly looking more and more polished, I promise y'all. So I'm gonna import an FBX, go to my desktop, and find all of this stuff. Where's my knife? There's my knife! Yippee! And now we do this. Boom! Sload is responsible for making this prop here. Now I am just getting it prepped for Warudo export. Very exciting stuff. So what I gotta do is first I gotta find the texture. So I'm gonna select this object. Oh wait, it's in here already. Sick, it knows where to find it. I'm gonna make it do this one instead. Oh, it's still named file 1. Alright. Anyway, texture's there. Yippee! It's just not available in this preview. You have to go, there's this one over here. You see all these different viewports. There's a wireframe, right? Which is just how the lines between the vertices look. And then you have this one, which is all the vertices like filled in, and then you have the basic texture, and this is with lighting. This one. Yes. I like this one because it's easiest to see what's going on. So first thing I want to do is I notice that the origin, this little yellow dot thing here, I noticed that is not exactly where I would want this thing to rotate from. I would want it to rotate from the handle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down, and where I want it to be, I'm going to position that at the center, the origin, right? I'm going to take a sip of water here. Alright, so now the thing is the origin. I go to set origin to 3D cursor, which by default when you first spawn into Blender is at the origin. So I can just set it where I want. And then I transformed it, so now what I have to do is go to apply all transforms. I didn't do anything to scale or whatever, but I'm just going to check anyway. The next thing I have to check is to make sure that the scale is okay. I know I just applied all my transforms. I'm going to do it again in a bit. But what I'm going to do first, import my VRM model. And let me see. Kishiko. I gotta find it. Alright, that's a big knife! Alright. Sick. So also it looks like the orientation is maybe not the way I would want it to be. So I think what I'll do is rotate it on the z-axis 180 degrees. So that's where it's gonna face forward. I'm also gonna make it a little bit smaller. Just a wee bit. It's a large knife. Gonna rotate it on the x-axis 90 degrees. Should be a little bigger. That's too big. Still too big, methinks. Is it? Trying to consider how the hands are gonna go on. Maybe a little bit bigger, actually. think that's good. Yeah? Yeah? Is that gonna be like comfortable to hold? I think so. Alright, time to get rid of the model. And again, I'm going to just apply all the scales and stuff. And that's it. That's all the stuff I need to do in Blender. Now I gotta go into Unity and give it shaders. Toon shaders! We love toon shaders. Poyomi! Export as an FBX. And again, I know you guys can't see this, but just to go over the export settings for a typical prop going into Unity and then into Warudo, you're gonna want to do path mode copy and click the little thing on the side that says embed textures. You're gonna limit to selected objects. Apply scaling is not all local, but will be FBX because we're exporting an FBX. I like that format, so that's what I'm using. It looks like the negative y-axis is what's forward, so I'm going to mark that as forward. Z is up and down. There's no armature, so don't let the leaf bones happen. And there's no animation, so I'm unchecking animation. And this is Sheepy Knife. Yes. And I put this in my desktop just because, so I can tell the difference. And now I'm gonna open up Unity. Oh, Steam Darrow, hi! Welcome on in, thank you for the hi, Jeremy. Yippee! Thank you. You're expecting water to spray at me. There is not a redeem that does that. Why would anyone do that? That's crazy. I mean, I got my water right here. You hear it, right? I got water in there. And Unity has taken a minute to... Thanks, Mako. I'm not a plant. Alright, Unity is still loading. It's a big project. You need proof? Can you 3D model my cup? You can 3D model my cup. I love that. I love that. That'd be awesome. That's great. Safe mode. Nah, I don't need that. Why did my music stop? Stop stopping the music. Stop it. Stop it now. Let it go! Oh, whole computer just lagged. Alright. Thanks, Unity. You meant it as a request. You asked for permission. You said, can we 3D model your water cup? As in you guys. I actually quite like my cup, but I would like a
hightail design. That would be really cool. The only problem I have with a lot of like custom mugs is that they tend to be really poorly made and you have to hand wash them. Wait, where's my Warudo plugin? Am I crazy? Hold on. I realize I'm not sharing. Hold on. Yeah, that's not good. Warudo. Yeah. You lack the 3D design skills. It's time to learn. 100k bit minimum? Are you talking about the on-screen celebration, the message effects, and the gigantic stuff? Yeah, that's my little boycott against them. I hate it. These are things I do not wish to be enabled on my stream because they pose a safety risk. Given that I am a safer work streamer. Oh, you're talking about just bits in general, just to cheer? Oh. Yeah, don't do that on Twitch, because you know what? If you pay $100, right, to cheer, I only get $50. Twitch takes the rest, and I think that's a little bit too much, you know? That's honestly parasitic, so no, I say no to that. Don't give me bits. If you have bits and you want to spend them on another streamer, by all means go ahead, but for me, I hate bits. I hate them. I don't think they're worth it. Alright, something's wrong. Something's like actually wrong with my Unity. It doesn't have my Warudo plugin stuff, and I don't know how to fix that. I'm gonna try restarting the program and see if that does anything, but I don't know. You know what I need to do though? I need to figure out how to set up Warudo integration with Ko-Fi. That way I could make it so that for every dollar donated, one item gets thrown. So like you donate one thing, you donate $1, one thing gets thrown. You donate $100, yeah. I haven't figured that out yet though, so. Your only beef with is that the credit card emote is locked behind bits. Yeah. You know, maybe I should just make that a subscriber emote. Maybe I'll do that. If there's space after all of the new emotes that are coming, then I will put that one there. I just did that to fill the spot. What is safe mode? Ah! Unity keeps asking me if I want to enter safe mode. The project I am trying to open contains compilation errors. Entering safe mode allows you to resolve these errors without waiting for the rest of your project to import. Fine, I'll enter it and I'll figure out what the heck this stupid error is. Time to troubleshoot. Why isn't it showing? There's that one. What about this one? It's not letting me stream it. Dude. Down. Alright, well. That would be wild, yeah, right? You figured out something along those lines of why it was not working? Unity is in safe mode because we detected scripts with compilation errors. It has to do with the Little Nightmares Flame behavior script. Alright, so let me go to the Little Nightmares thing and just remove anything that looks like it could be a problem. Just delete it. I don't need that. Can you stop throwing a fit now, Unity, please? Thank you. Oh, the Bitsy emote? Yeah, that I just... Hey, look! Wait, it's working now! Alright, cool. Anyway. Yeah, I just needed to fill the spot. I just felt like I should offer something. If somebody were crazy enough to do that. So they had, like, one thing that they could brag, but I honestly don't want bits. I'd prefer to receive 98-ish% of whatever money you guys put forward, because, like, donating money is very kind. And it is something you do out of the kindness of your heart and hopefully with a responsible wallet. However, I need that money a lot more than a multi-million-dollar company. So I hope there is support behind my decision to try and worm my way around the very parasitic practice that is bits. Yeah. You know what, actually right now, because we have empty emote slots, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Just for you guys. Let's go to community. Let's go to... Is it monetization? What section is this under? It's supposed to be emotes. Where's the emotes? Viewer rewards. Oh, there it is. Emotes. Tier 1, we have 2 slots open. I'm gonna remove that one. Remove it. And put it in this one. Let's go find credit card. Slot assignment. Tier 1. There you go. Yeah. Free. Kind of. I feel like, okay. There's only 5 emotes I can give you guys for free. I cannot expand that anymore. I have all of those slots filled with some of what I think are the best emotes. Rolling on the floor, laughing being an exemption, but it's I feel like applicable, just not drawn well. But in regard to like other emote slots, like you kind of have to be subscribed to get a lot of the perks, like not having ads, having the emotes, and it sucks, but at least there are perks to it, whereas bits is just like literally Twitch's form of donation, and their form of donation takes half my earnings, so, you know, if you want to donate, do it through Ko-Fi. If you want to subscribe to get the benefits because it's like, okay, no ads, cool emojis, sure, yes. But, yeah, you have some for free. You have the maximum amount that I can get you for free. Yeah. Okay, let me close out some of these tabs. My computer's, like, seriously, like, not having a good time. It's probably because I have too much open. Just my music, and that's it. Here we go. Alright. Okay, Warudo's here. So I'm gonna make a new mod, and I'm gonna call it Sheepy Knife. Yeah. And I'm gonna drag this down a little bit. Here's the knife. Here is the texture. Cool. And what I'm gonna do, ooh, if it'll, oh, whoa. Frame drop. What's going on? Stubby, are you okay? I'm gonna check my task manager. I don't know why I'm lagging so bad. Who's using my data? Warudo is using a big chunk. Okay, let me also just turn off ENVTuber, because that seems to be contributing to some, bleh. Okay, hopefully that should be a little bit better. Dun. You're bad and use your own emotes. Why would you say that's bad? Also, I don't know if the light went through. I don't know. I can't refund it because it's not in the thing, but let
Let me go get... It's a Genshin shader? Let me find a good one. I just copy a lot of them over. Then grab the Genshin-esque one. If I get the Hydra Slime. Where's the shaders for all these? That's pink. That's no good. Wow. What about this? Okay, let me copy this. I know it says Arlecchino Brooch, but hold on. Hold on. Bear with me. Sheepy. Boom. Unlock the shader. This is gonna be Sheepy Knife shader. Okay. And instead of this, it's gonna have... What? No, put me back in the... Why did I move all the way over here? QRS Sheepy. There. Okay. And this goes here. And this... Okay, 3 things I gotta do. Bake the axis conversion, read and write, legacy blend chip normals, up and apply. Apply. And then we go to materials, and we can drag in this nice, lovely texture, and apply. And now it has shaders! Yippee! I'm gonna double check the shader details and just make sure everything's the way I want it to be. Theme color should be off. This is gonna be set to white, I believe, in order for emissions to work correctly. It's better. Welcome back, Wolf. Even refreshing and going to other streams still got ads. Now though you haven't seen any ads, so I guess it fixed itself at some point. Honestly, the amount of ads that Twitch pushes is kind of ridiculous. It's... I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Again, you guys have heard me say it, I'll say it again. I literally have as few ads playing as possible to disable the pre-rolls, so as much as I can do, unfortunately. But at least if you're seeing ads, know that I get a little bit of income from it, and any income that I get goes straight back towards commissioning things, making things work better, getting to treat Vel to lunch every once in a while. So I really appreciate it when you guys just do anything with it, show up to stream and say hello. That makes my day. Whenever you donate something, you know, it goes a ways. Doesn't go away, but it goes a ways. You know what I mean? Does that sound bad? I think that sounds bad. Anyway. No emission from this. Should I add like a metallic to it? I think that would be interesting. I should actually drag it up here so I can see what I'm dealing with. How does it go? Is it not F? It's not the F key? I don't know. Oops. There we go. Ad money should go to tacos. I don't really like tacos that much. I like soup. Is soup acceptable? Oh wait, let me see. What happened here? You have Turbo, you're not supposed to see ads. Oh, well if you're paying for a service that's supposed to do something and that service is not doing said thing, you need to report it. Because Twitch owes you in that case. That's not okay. Anywho, Speedy Boy, hello, welcome on in. Greetings from the German land. Oh, co-workers and kitties, yo, let's go. Hello. Oh, don't mind that. Thank you for the follows, Speedy Boy. How are you? First time chat, welcome on in. Say hello to the co-workers and the cats for me. I need to add lines. Where there should be shading, it should be a texture ramp. I want to do like a cell shading effect, so shadow tint should be like this color. Oh, I missed the first message? Oh, sorry. You did contact support, but they didn't do anything besides asking if you were stupid. Well, I hate it when corporations do that to you. Honestly, open up a different help ticket. Let me tell you a funny story. Also, well, thank you. Let me tell you a story. Story time! Val was having trouble getting a refund for an airplane tickets to travel via air. Yes. And the first person he was corresponding with treated him absolutely awfully. No respect. Completely like tried to dismiss all of his very, very solid claims about like literal actual documentation for how refunds go and how vouchers go for delayed flights where they literally weren't able to get on the flight, if I recall correctly, and that they weren't getting reimbursed, or they weren't getting there was, I think, mostly transportation issues, because it wasn't just the plane. They'd arranged up a bunch of different things, right? And this one person gave them such a freaking hard time. It was ridiculous. But this person was so rude. It was just like, it came off as just so rude, it was odd. Right? And Val opened up a ticket with a completely different person and mentioned the difficulty that he was having. And, like, literally, first of all, it was a complete turnaround. They were like, oh gosh, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. Let's go talk to this guy. Sorry about that. We'll be handling it from here. Don't worry about him. So just try asking a different person. Open up a different help ticket and see if you can get somebody who's a little bit more understanding. Same thing happens with Apple. I'll call up one time and I'm like, hey, my phone's broken. How do I fix it? Did you try turning it on and then off and then on again?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, you're going to have to pay $500. You should bring it into the shop. You know, we can take care of it from there. Fantastic. Hang up the phone. And call back. And there's a guy on the other end that's trying to teach me how to hack the phone, essentially. Like, you get different people, you know? And some people are much more understanding. Some people are much more willing to be helpful than others. And I know it sucks, but just keep trying until you get something that works for you. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Story time! Done. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, wait, I'm satisfied. I'm kind of satisfied with the outline. I really don't like the way that Poyomi does outlines. It does this thing called inverted hole, but you see how there's like, it looks nicer from this angle, but you can see it like on the edges that there's this like, there's these gaps. And the thinner you make it, the better it is in terms of not showing those gaps as much, but when you want a really thick outline, it sucks. Cause like, okay, let me go back to the motion stop. When you go to the outlines, right, and I make it super thick, you can see what I mean, right? That's supposed to be an outline. What is that? What is that? So anyway, this is really the best I can do, unfortunately. Being your mom always got to the hack into hardware person from Apple to fix the computer. Yeah, that's awesome. Steamed arrow, the ad problem fixed itself? Oh, okay. I still think you should be reimbursed. They can spare the money, you know that. I would say if you have time and energy,
Be a pain in their butt. Be a thorn in their side. I honestly hate Twitch as it is right now. They are not listening to their community, and they're not making features or adding things that their users appreciate at all. It's like they don't care. So, the more voices we have speaking up against all this nonsense, the better. Especially if it's not just the creator end, if it's also the viewer end, because, I don't know, I speak up in a bunch of, like, forums. If you guys have seen, like, the Twitch feedback forums, I respond whenever I see, like, a huge issue that's like, yeah, this is important. I always make sure that I vote for it, because it's important. Because, like, how else are you supposed to make your voice heard? Because, you absolutely know, adding Dan Clancy in, like, a Twitter post is not gonna work. You know, he's not gonna pay you any mind. Just like, this crazy person, you know? So, there's that. But, Dragon Trucker? Is that how you say your name? Hi, welcome on in. Welcome to the Hightailer Circle. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. Honestly, you don't hate the company, you hate the investors who push all the nonsense onto the company. That's fair. But, you gotta know how out of touch some of these people are. And, like, yes, some of it's pushing for certain things to happen because they're like, oh, it would be great for the investors, right? But, no, it's a lot of just not understanding or not caring or just prioritizing profit over most things than actual care. That's the problem. In my opinion, anyway. That's from what I see. Why am I so laggy? I'm trying my best to make sure my computer is okay. Let me see this. Hold on. Okay. Is this what's causing problems? Okay, let me just close that out. What the? Alright, well, new problem. This is what happens when there's no PNG. There we go. Anyway. That's what happens when I close Discord. I'm trying to figure out what else I can close. There we go. Alright, now it's back to, okay, now I gotta figure out the cell shading. I want to make this cell shaded. How do I do this? Texture wrap, shade map, let's try that. Base color stuff. Ooh, okay. Alright. Oh, thank you. And let me try some feathering. It's not really mixing them the way I would have hoped. Multi-layer math. Let's try that. Ooh, yes, I like that a little bit better. Oh, you're heading out? Alright, take care, bye-bye! Thanks for coming! That's very cell shaded, methinks. I like that. Alright, cool. So that's the shading done, I think. Where'd it go? So multi-layer math is my new best friend. I like that a lot. Alright, that didn't really change it. I'm gonna stick with tune. You know what I can do though? I wanted to try one more thing. This is a very nice looking knife. It's sharp and pointy, but there's one more thing. Just one more thing. If I can find my specular. Where are you? Specular. Is it under shading maybe? Yes. Reflections and specular. There we go. Wait for that to load on in. Blue be gone. Aw, yeah. There we go. If I turn up, look at this. If I turn up the metallic, that's kind of scary looking, yeah? Let me not turn up that much, because it makes it really dark. That might still be a little bit much, but that's my default for now. I'm going with 0.6. Maybe 5.5. Let's try that. I don't want it to get too dark, but I do like the shiny. Do 0.9. I could make the handle like a different specular level, but is it worth it? I don't know. Anyway, I think I should put it back up to 0.6. I kind of liked the 0.6. Yeah, that's really good. Oh, Gonzalez is here. Hi. Welcome, morning. Stabby, yes. Second specular. Woo. Oops. Yeah, not really seeing a whole much difference. Nah. Specular visibility. I think it's better when it's higher. That's probably better. I want a map for this. I don't know how to do it though. I want to make the handle like less shiny. You know what I mean? Or less metallic maybe? Yeah, I want to make it less metallic. Why are they all RGBA? Okay, well, okay. Let me show you what I'm thinking. Oh wait. Gotta open up a new tab with the texture, because this is my map. So the handle is just this big black part. Black, I say, but it's like grayish. Gotta turn the tolerance down to like 1. That's only connected pixels. There we go. Twitch was founded in 2011 by 2 people and bought by Amazon in 2014. One of them staying on the project. Google actually offered more than Amazon, but the founders thought Google would put Twitch on the back burner because of YouTube. Does Google own YouTube? I didn't know. I don't recognize that if that's the case. But, oh, okay, that makes sense then. Honestly, I understand why they made the decision that they did. They felt like they did what they needed to do, and then they felt that hopefully Amazon would carry out their mission. I don't know. I don't like the way that they've been carrying it out. Let me subtract this, and I'm gonna double check. I need my guide. I'm gonna click the little question mark. the metallic map. I want to know how to make a metallic map. Bleh, metallic map. Okay. So I'm gonna put black in all of the areas where I don't want there to be metallic. So I don't want there to be metallic here, because that's the handle. It should not be metallic. And then everything else is gonna be just pure white. And this is gonna be knife metallic map. No, this is the first time I've ever made a metallic map, so if it's wrong, then you'll have to pardon me. I gotta figure out how to do it. But let's see how it goes. Let's see if it does what I need it to do. Is it the other way? That square makes the whole knife? Yup! Actually, let me show you in Blender how it unpacks. Blender. 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 You gonna wake up? Wake up! If I go here, does that show? No. How about this one? No. Is it being funny? That's the folder. I need Blender! Okay. So you have the knife, right? And the knife is made up of vertices, right? And given that the knife is made up of vertices, it's like a candy wrapper. Imagine like a candy wrapper is the best way to describe it. And in order to figure out how to put the paint onto the thing, you have to unwrap the candy wrapper. And when you lay the candy wrapper out flat, that's what it looks like. And you can see, actually, if I highlight it, this is what's actually making up the knife. So none of that area over there is used, and none of that area over there is used. Only this section. Yeah. Alright, back to Unity though. There we go. I'm having a hard time telling what's metallic and what's not. Not invert it. Should I make the handle? Like, I don't know if this actually looks any better. It kind of looks worse, I feel. Okay, now that I understand how this works, I understand why I should make this other one. So this little back part isn't included. I think I should also exclude the white dot. I think that will be nice.
Think keeping handle a little shiny would add realism? Absolutely. So you know what we can actually do with that is I'm gonna have you super duper easy to see this is totally metallic part, and then instead of having this just black and white, essentially what I'm doing is I have two extremes here. So what I can do instead of having this black, let's see, I want it to be like 20% shiny. No, not like that. 20%. Like that. And now it'll be a little shiny. Just a little bit. Not as much as the big knife bit, but I think it's good. I do like the fact that I am gonna keep the metal bits kind of just still metal. Oh yeah. And then I don't know, smoothness. Oh, okay. Maybe this should go here. Maybe like this, and then like this. Now maybe 50% would be better. Let me make this a little bit more. Save. Yeah. Then right, this one? Yeah. And let's pop that in there. Oh no. Why does the back feel so much shinier? You see that, right? Yeah, I think I like this best. It maybe doesn't make 100% sense, but unless I feel like that should get less smooth. Maybe it's because the light's coming from the top. Hold on, let's see. Wow! I think you're right. Hold on. That's a lot of shine. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the shiny knife I've been waiting for. I like that. Cool. Alright. Now to memorize these numbers and put everything back to before it was rotated. There we go. 0.15 and then 0.8. Perfection. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna take some water. Yes, water. Stay hydrated. Yes! Hydration check for chat. It's collider time. Oh, more hydration? Oh, goodness gracious, this one gets a pop because it's a redeem. Ready? Obeka by 3. Maybe it's a cover, hold on. Yes, by 3. You know, I'm not gonna use this capsule collider. This is silly. Let me get a box. That's much better. Ooh. Salad pop, thank you. Yeah. Earlier at the store, I saw pizza flavored mac and cheese. No, don't mess with the original recipe. Very good, very good. Except if you want to add like garlic salt, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. I can get behind that. I'm not sure do it, I think. Yes. Yes, I do. I don't take questions on that one. garlic. Garlic is great. I love garlic. Okay. I think this is good. I think this is good. So what I'm going to do, now that I have it, I'm going to drag it here. I rename it properly named prop. And I'm going to not forget to lock in my shader. If your shader is like Poyomi, it might need to be locked in. So don't forget to lock it in, otherwise it'll turn bright pink. Which you don't want. It's ugly. Trust. What I'm going to do now is take a picture. I don't know if I like the outline. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this. It's unfortunately kind of just awful. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check the normals. Let me just do that real quick. Blender has been trying to animate stuff this entire time. I'm pretty sure the normals are fine, so I'm not gonna show you guys. Yeah, the normals are fine. Anyway, this is awful looking, so let me just put this. Get rid of it. I think it's fine without it. I think it'll look cleaner, so I'm just gonna do that. What if I rotate it? Yes. Alright, and we take a picture. Subtract. Go here. We make a thumbnail 500 by 500. Take that. Resize the size of the canvas. Do that. Gotta establish a background for all of these props. Oh, I don't have my drawing tablet stuff out right now, so I'm just gonna do what I do best with the mouse. Alright, it doesn't need to be perfect because this is just a thumbnail. It's just a simple thing. But I'm gonna get the game cover and see what I can put in the back here. What's a nice background? Let me see. I'm trying not to get spoiled at the same time. I'd like a nice background. Yeah, this works. Yep, that'll do. Always lock in? Yes, always, always, always. Okay, so that's the background. And then what I like to do is I do my little vignette, just to make it look a little cooler. Go around the edge. Like so. This is step 1 of 2. Don't cut the layer, please. Thank you. There we go. And then multiply. And that's... trying to fade it out a little better. Maybe get some Gaussian blur in here. So we do it till it feels right. Probably be easier to do this with the drawing tool, but whatever. It's whatever. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. And then just reduce it a little bit. Just add a little bit of depth. Oh yeah. That's too much. Alright. There we go. So, file, save as, Sheepy Knife, thumbnail. Save that like that. Desktop and the sheepy stuff. I don't like that song, never mind. There we go. Drag this into Unity. And then I go to, I know you guys can't see this, but if I go to mod settings, this is by the slowed and me. I did the shaders. Alright. And it should be ready to pour it out. Warudo build mod. I forgot to lock the shader. Crud. Why does it build and then it's gonna give me a notification saying, oh yeah, you forgot? It always happens every time. No. Alright, time to delete it. I go to the shader, I lock the shader. Re-export. Build the mod. Ah yeah. Alright. And once it's done building, I can breathe. Come on. Let's go. No errors. On compilation anyway, time to actually test it. So, whoa. Alright, my computer is not liking whatever's going on. Alright, so we have the Warudo window. Yippee, Warudo! Okay, so this is how you add a new prop. You go to add asset. If you guys missed it, it's all the way at the bottom. I realize slowed is... the credit is in the way, so let me just move it so you guys can see. My apologies. There's the add asset button down here. Where's my mouse? There it is. Right. And then I add a prop. My prop isn't in my folder yet, so I'm going to open up the folder so I can drag whatever I got from Unity into that folder that Warudo opened up for me. And I'm going to find Sheepy Knife. TLMNOP Sheepy. So now it's in the folder, and to reload the sources, I'm just gonna press on this one. If you press on the pictures, I don't think it, oh, it does now. It used to not like reload, refresh. So if I do Sheepy Knife, there we go, we have the knife.
And it doesn't have anything to attach to yet, so we're gonna go all the way down here. Find the model. I think we found the knife. Oh, Jorok, Mirai, a beautiful star. Jorok, Mirai, a beautiful star. Da 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 da. It's time for Chainsaw Man. Anyway, so right now it's attached to my head, as you can see. But I can move it around as I please. So let me just reset the rotation. Like go back on over here where I can adjust it. Like that. Like that. That's dangerous. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing to worry about, man. Nothing to worry about. It's okay. I just need a little ibuprofen. It's okay. Oh yeah, look at that shine. No, why would I do anything like that? That's crazy. Yeah. Alright. Oh. I think it's a little big. Did I make it that big? Is it really that big? Oh, I should rotate it like, let me change it to this one. I'm just messing around now, as a disclaimer, in case it wasn't clear. It works! And if I want to make it bigger and smaller, I can. I just try and get the default size to be as accurate to what I want as possible. Yeah, that's not concerning. Anyway. I wonder what would happen if I, like, put it in my hand. If I attach it to my character's right hand... Get over here, get over here, get over here. Right hand. Boom. Ah! Ah! Hold on. I'm gonna set a hand override pose to grab. Over hand tracking. There we go, now it's stuck. Fist is probably better. Yeah. And then I go on over to here. Whee! I think it's actually a decent size because it fits in my hand. You know? You know? Maybe it's a little big. I didn't consider the width. Let me try and make it like 0.9. Maybe? Where's my music? There it is. Maybe there's a better hand pose. Hold on. Let me take a look. I'll go back over here. Rah! Rah! Hold one. Nah. Hold two. That could work. I think the fist is a lot more intimidating though. Dark mode! Dark mode? What are you talking about, dark mode? Did I get to show off dark mode? Hold on, let me figure out the so I can see what I'm doing. Let me see how this looks. Whoa.
That's pretty cool. Let me do that and then open Warudo back up. There we go. Is it still too big? Maybe? I'm try making it a little smaller. Oh, that's too small now. Maybe? Also, hi DJ! I didn't even see you come in! You're gonna cut I'm gonna cut my finger like that. Nah, I'll be fine! Look. Machete length? Yeah, it does kind of feel like that. What was it for? You hopped in with Seer! I only just talking now. Am I supposed to know you're here? Knife can't even cut butter. Okay, look. That's because the colliders aren't on. If I turn on the colliders... Oh, it's okay. Ooh. Did it not export with colliders? That shouldn't work like that. That's odd. That's very odd. Because the thing is, if I have Unity open, right? Let me subtract Warudo real quick. I added colliders. The colliders are gone. Why are the colliders gone? Hold on. If I go here, prefab, unpack, add component, box collider. Okay. I'm gonna not put it in the handle, so that way I can actually hold the handle without my arm going crazy, because it will go crazy. The colliders are gone! Yeah. Hello, Apollo! It's a good thing I didn't wave with the other hand, otherwise I might have scared them. Welcome, Arnie! Alright, so I'm gonna delete this one. Wait, it does have what? Delete. Which one had the colliders? It does have colliders. What's going on here? What's going on? It has colliders, but it doesn't have colliders. Oh, it's because I don't have the gizmo thing enabled that it looks like there weren't any. Okay. But, like, that doesn't explain... That doesn't explain this. That doesn't make any sense. Should be going crazy. You know what the best example of, like, colliders is? I get to show this off. Let's go. Ready? Whenever I do Hollow Knight stream, we have special blueprints for Hollow Knight, if I can find it. Aha. Ta-da! If I hit myself with it though. Oh, is it off? Did they update something? What's going on? Usually when I hit myself with this, I kinda go crazy. Are colliders just not working? Yeah, collision detection is enabled. This used to work, so something's up with Warudo, I think. That's really odd. I'm gonna write this down. Just give me a sec. Because I know that used to work. And, wait, ready? For anyone who's new, this goes there. If leap motion would behave and not psych out every time I did it, ha. You've been watching me oh my gosh! Fell asleep to them. I hope you're enjoying them. I do hope to get back to Hollow Knight as soon as I figure out where I'm going next, which I think you gave me some idea of where to go. So there's that. Ready for the second one? This is the one that everyone loves. Ready?
He's so cute. Unfortunately, if you guys maybe can see, there's a seam right down his belly. I can't really quite figure out how to fix that. I don't know why. Okay, I didn't say hi earlier. Hi! I saw you come in though. It's a caterpie. No, it's a grub. It's a grub. You protect the grub. Yeah. But yeah, this is the Hollow Knight stuff. I believe you can throw Geo. So if you want to see how those look, that's available to you. But yeah. Patamas Geo? Ah! Yeah, yeah. What was I doing? I was doing something important. Oh yeah! Knife. Hold on. Boom. Colliders. So colliders are just not gonna work for whatever reason. Yeah. Collision on myself. That is a fantastic question, actually. Hold on. I think only internal collisions, so maybe this is it. Nope. Maybe this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, alright, chill out there. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's it. That hurts. So, the reason it's doing that is because, there's not just a collider in the blade part, there's a collider in the handle. And because my hand is inside the handle, it's like, oh no, we're colliding, oh no! So that's why I did that. If I remove the collider inside the handle, it'll probably stop that. But that's kind of funny. So I'm gonna go back to Unity real quick and remove that collider. Very fun, yeah, very dangerous actually. Rename it prop. Go to Warudo, build mod. Going to sleep. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Oh my goodness gracious, the lag is kind of crazy today. I need to figure out what's up with that. You had a great time. Yay! Okay, rest well. Bye bye. Good. Okay, I think. Oh, we're having another. Oh, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay. Is there something I can close? Let me close this tab and this tab. Okay. What else is going on that my computer is having a seizure? Warudo is using the most. Unity. Ooh, wait, Unity's eating a lot. Why is Unity eating so much? Alright, well this is saved, so I'm gonna close this and hope that the performance improves. Maybe it just doesn't like Unity. Who knows? Alright, but the new knife should be exported, so when I move it... Unity being Unity? Ah, yeah, typical Unity moment. Man. And then I find the... I'll put this back up for you guys. I'm not working there yet, I'm just moving the files around.
I need to go to props, bring in the new knife, replace the file. Okay, and so I have the knife, right? And if I go back to it and I reload it, it's a new knife. You can't really see much difference because it's a very small change. I love the glint. That's so cool. Oh wait! Wolf exists, are you still here? Dark mode! I forgot about dark mode! They're probably gone. The glint is... Right? Right? I think this is good pose-wise. I can't really tell. There. I think that's good. Oh yeah, that's sick. Ready for dark mode? Wait, is it good? Or is my hand clipping? My hand is clipping a little bit through the knife. Let me fix that and then dark mode. Wait. Yeah, I think that works. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Go. No. Oh yes. Oh yes. And it still glints. Let's freaking go. Wait, I'm gonna mess around over here. We're done with the... How cool is that? Yeah. I think this is really cool. I don't know about anyone else. No collision, unfortunately. Wait, I'll do it with the collision. Hold on. It needs ragdoll always enabled. Oop, alright. It's still... Okay. Well... I'm just gonna stop that. But it should be able to reflect any props thrown at me. So if you tried to throw something at me, if it's thrown and it like intersects with the knife will deflect it. If this is working the way it should. Anyone want to give it a try? I'll refund the first person to throw something collider-wise. Wait, why is it doing that? Come on! Hold on. Ah, wait. Why is it behaving now? I didn't do anything. Ah, wait! You know what? I gotta open up Unity again. I hate Unity! Ah! Hold on. Turn this off. Stop throwing things at me. Stop it. I will stab you. This is a threat. I can't defend myself properly! Okay, I gotta move the collider up a little bit. Hold on. We go back over here. Hold on. Alright, who was the first person? Alright, Sebs. Also, hi, Sebs! I will refund your crow throw and your rose toss. Everybody else, the marble tax is on you! Alright, Unity. Here we go again. Alright, I'm gonna close Blender though, because that should be safe. What is my music playing? I don't recognize these songs. Can I do my liked playlist, please? Thank you. There we go. Warudo SDK, please. Thank you. Question mark? We're going to display the thing in question, please. No. Perish. Let me just switch to there and then go back there. Does that work? Nico! It's not my fault. It's rigged. It's rigged. Stream Darrow, thank you for the hydrate. I need that. I appreciate that.
I don't know why it's doing that. Let me try that. Let's try... There we go. I don't know why I had to do it like that.
It's not all on me. I didn't tell it to ragdoll. I turned the ragdoll off. But it didn't listen. No. Ah! Wait until I'm done. Wait till I have a defense. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Okay, that should work, hopefully. So let me just make an original prefab, delete the old one. Wait. What? Oh, I forgot to unpack it. Hold on. Uh-oh. Yeah, Unity is doing something funky. It's eating a lot of memory. It's kind of scary. Unpack. Okay. Why is it like that? Why is it... It shouldn't be like that. I don't want to delete the old one until I'm like sure that this is... Okay. There, and that goes there. Maybe I should have unpacked it first. Unpack completely. Let's try that one. That's what I want. Okay, perfect. And then here, I just know whenever it doesn't show up the way it's supposed to show up that something's like up. It's not good. Alright, let's try that. Don't crash my computer, don't crash my computer, don't crash my computer, don't crash my computer, please, 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 please. Thank you! Alright, and then I transfer the file. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. The funny thing is, like, it's not even, like, giving me a hard time when things are compiling. It's giving me a hard time when Unity's just open in the back, kind of idling. It's so weird. I'm gonna close that, just because I can. Have I looked at Unity alternatives? Unfortunately, the only reason I am using Unity is because it's what's compatible with Warudo. I only started learning it because that's what the thing is. Alright. Hopefully my arm will no longer go crazy. So, have at thee. I want to actually see if it blocks things. Again, first person to throw things, something. First person to throw a thing that has a collider, meaning it's like a body, it's not like the rose, it's not like an image. First person to throw something like that. There you go. There you go. Thank you, guys. Oh, I forgot. I took a hydration reading, but that was weak. There we go. I forgot that. There you go. That and DJ was first with that one, so there goes that. And there we go. So anyway, now we have knife. I thought this was gonna be easy. It was a little bit more difficult than I thought. But I think it was worth it. Yeah. I have a knife. What you got there? A knife. Yes. So anyway, credit for the texture and the mesh and the UV unwrapping and all that.
That goes to the slowed. Thank you also Mako for commissioning them. Yippee! So we have a knife now thanks to them. This is like a bonus added onto the 2 other things that I need to work on importing, but we have knife. Yippee! I might go back and like redo this just to make sure that the original size is 0.85, the scale of this one, because this one is downscaled to actually fit a bit better. But yeah. Another hydrate! I really wish I could fix the hand tracking to not do that, because that is slightly concerning. But anyway, we have knife. I'm trying to get a glint in here. I guess the handle is satisfactory. Yeah? So, we have knife. I want to, like, grab it with both hands. It doesn't want to let me. I want to, like, katana grip. It's, like, not really much to grab onto, but... Yeah, this is just too much fun. I'm sorry if y'all are bored, I'm having too much fun. But it's really nice being able to do stuff like this. Oh. You know how, like, cats, like, chase the light? My cat would 100% go after this. Arm freak out? No more arm freak out. All the colliders are in order. They're where they should be. The collider, if you watched where I was putting it, it starts... Oops, lost my tracking there. The collider starts where that chip is, if I can point to it properly. So that chip, that's... Come on, there we go. That chip, that's where the collider starts. Because my finger is there, I need to make sure that the collider was forward. So yeah. Alright, and that's everything for today. I have two more props for this game, and then 2 more props for the other game, plus programming something, which will be cool as soon as I figure it out. It's gonna be hard, but anyway, knife. That's all folks. Oh goodness gracious, I forgot I closed everything. You know what, I'm just gonna do my stream ending announcements here while I boot up the program and get everything working. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. Got a lot of work done. I'm honestly really proud of how much got done today. So that was awesome. Do this. Oh, just a really good song just came on, man. Anyway, announcements. I haven't gotten back to Vive and Stretch Sense tracking yet. I just got up to date with a bunch of my contacts I have ongoing commissions for. I uploaded all of the VODs and all the details and stuff. There was a lot of coordination that went towards making the videos that were released today. If you haven't already seen them, go check them out. The thing is pinned in chat, but let me just post it again so you guys can see. We have lighting showcase, how I usually do my lighting process for all of my banners, as well as just a whole compilation of all of the banners I've made over the 2 years that I've been working on them, specifically just for Genshin. I might do a compilation of other games, but for now, Genshin ones I really paid attention to because I love the game. And I was very consistent with just making sure that they were good quality. So there's a video with all of those banners compiled. And if you don't get that song stuck in your head, you gotta be some kind of beast, man. That song got... oh my gosh. And I think I forgot the pot from earlier as well for the hydrate. There we go. Thank you again for the hydrate. But yeah, if you haven't already seen those, be sure to check them out. Whether you just want to see something cool, whether you want to learn something new, review something you already heard me yap about, or even if you heard it a million times, if you just wanted to help boost the video so more people get to see it, then yeah. That's all I got, guys. Oh, I lied. The Lethal Company stream, Encore number, it will be session Encore night 3. We'll have the whole gang there this time, and I'll be posting a reminder announcement soon. We took a cute little video. I'm very excited to show you guys. It's nothing much, but it's really cute in my opinion. Anyway, that's everything. I'm working hard, and I hope you guys will be there to see it. But anyway, I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go over here now. Okay, I'm gonna stop getting distracted. Alright. For anyone who doesn't already know, I stream Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, STT at 10 o'clock EST, 9 o'clock CST, 8 o'clock MST, or 7 o'clock PST. So I will see you guys on Thursday. I'm gonna be streaming Grounded with Vel, if no plans change, that is. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I'm very excited to get back to grounding. It's awesome. Thank you, Mako, for the plug there. If you guys want to join the community, see what's going on, get updated with just like stream announcements and stuff, feel free to join our Discord. We I still have to give the rollout. We just announced this month's star artist. Congratulations, Nico. And you guys have probably been seeing it all stream, but we also have Star Clipper every week. We announce a new winner for a Star Clipper, somebody who made a really good clip for the week. So we appreciate all of our clippers. We appreciate all of our artists in the channel. And even if neither of those are your thing, if you really like the community here, we have positions for joining the team. So if you're at all interested in anything like that, you can check out the Join the Team panel down in the Twitch description on my page. It's there somewhere. It's not that hard to find. If you need any help though, we do have help tickets in our Discord, so feel free to open one and ask any questions you might have. Yeah, and of course, if you can't find things in general, in the general chat, you can just ask, and somebody will hopefully direct you to a better place to put your question. W Nico. Don't argue with it. Don't argue with it. Anyway, I have a knife. Alright, guys, I will see you Thursday. But in the meantime, take care, stay awesome, and pervade the positive chaos. Bye-bye!